What's up, y'all? It's your girl Aniyah, and I'm back with another video. Today we are going to be doing how to schedule the NHA exam and how to purchase study materials for the NHA exam. So we're going to be diving deep into that. First, I want to tell you guys thank you so much for supporting me even after my last video. You guys don't know how much that actually meant to me, that you all were so supportive of my me taking a break and me just really honing in on some of the things that I need to get done. So I really appreciate y'all. Y'all are real ones for that. But I'm not gonna keep y'all here long. Just know we got other stuff in the works and we're gonna get into the video. So let's do it. Okay, so here is my screen. We're gonna go to Google Chrome because NHA loves Google Chrome. That's what they prefer to use. Let me see here. Let me go nhanow.com is what you want to go to. If you just type in NHA Now, it'll pop up too. It'll just pop up on Google. So my account is already made. I'm already logged in here, so I'm just gonna go to my account. But since if you don't have an account, then you're gonna make an account and then you're gonna be able to see the stuff that I'm about to pull up here. Okay, y'all. So first we're gonna start off with scheduling the NHA exam. So if you want to schedule the exam, then you see these options over here. We are going to go to my applications. Be able to choose one of these exams. After you hit apply, you will be able to choose one of these exams if you didn't have an exam already scheduled like I do, and you would just go to Ccma. Yeah, so Ccma is not on my list. I was just sitting here like, where is Ccma at? But it's not on my list because I already have a Ccma exam scheduled, so it won't let me schedule it twice. But on your list, Ccma will be up there. So you just click. Okay, so we're gonna have here, you're gonna have to agree to their terms, and then it'll take you to application details, right? So I'm just gonna press agree. And it's going to take me here and it's just going to ask you, have you completed high school or received a GED? You of course say yes, and then it will take you to finish and pay. So it'll take you to the screen to pay for the exam, and you cannot see any dates. You cannot schedule anything without paying for the exam. I just want you guys to know that they will not let you see anything until you pay the $200 for the exam. So yeah. And after that, you'll pick your date, you'll pick your time, and then you'll be good to go. If you did want to reschedule the exam like I have, you would have to call them. So that is kind of one part about it that's a little tedious to me. It's just having to call them to reschedule the exam because it can kind of be a lot, and it kind of is a long process trying to get them on the phone. But whatever, that's what they want you to do. So yeah, so after you pay for the exam and then you pick all your stuff, you'll be good to go. As far as studying for the exam, I feel like I'm talking fast, y'all. I'm really sorry, but I just didn't want this to be a long video. I wanted it to be to the point for you guys. Studying for the exam. So people have asked me, how am I studying for this exam? And of course, I use NHA study materials because they're the people who made the exam. Do not go on Amazon and just buy any medical assistant book, because if you're going to take NHA's exam, you want NHA study materials. That will only make sense because what's going to be on their exam is probably what's going to be in their study guide. So, as far as purchasing that stuff, they have a little store. So right here, you can go to store, and then you'll be able to pick what you want to buy materials for. Medical assistant is what you would go to if you're doing the exam that I'm taking. And then here we just have a couple of options, right? So here you have the medical assistant exam application, which this is another way that you can apply. I'm sorry, y'all. This is another way that you can apply for the CCMA exam is through the shop. You can click on this and it'll ask you the same thing. You have to agree their terms, and then you'll have to tell them whether or not you have a high school diploma or a GED. This is just another way to get to it. Other than that, the rest of this stuff is going to be study materials. So right here we have the practice test, we have the online study guide. I'm over here touching the screen as if you guys can see what I'm pressing. We have the practice test, we have the online study guide. Then right here we have the practice test and the study guide combined, and we have the printed materials. These last two are the printed materials in case you needed them printed out. What I bought was both the medical assistant study guide and the practice test, because what I've seen is that a lot of certification exams kind of mimic practice exams. So hopefully that will be the case with this. So yeah, and then I bought the study guide just kind of to refresh up on some information. But mostly what I'm using to study is going to be these practice tests, right? So yeah, let me just go ahead and click on it because I forgot how much it is. I'm going to tell you guys how much it is. $74. So this package deal together was $74, and of course that was on top of paying for the exam. So my total overall ended up being over $200. Yeah, which is not bad, I don't think, for what you're getting. You're getting the online study guide and the online practice test. Honestly, if I see anything under $100 for study materials, I'm like, woohoo, because college is worth off, y'all. And they be having books that are like $200 that they want you to buy, like seriously. So I wasn't really that mad about this price. If you didn't want to get both of them, let's say you just wanted to get the online practice test, like I was saying, most exams mimic practice tests, so you may just want to use that to study. That's what I'm using to study for. The majority of my studying comes from me doing practice tests. So if you just wanted that, then you would just be paying $39. So let me see how many did this come on. 6 attempts. So it has an online practice exam with 6 attempts. So that's good. It'll let you, if you take it and then you don't do so hot, you can figure out what you were doing wrong and then go back and retake it up to 6 times. If you just wanted the online study materials, then that is going to cost you $52. So not bad either. If I was gonna go back and do it all over again, I probably would just buy the practice exam, because the online study guide is pretty much everything they teach you in the class. So I probably wouldn't rebuy that again. Now I'm thinking about it, I probably didn't need that. But yeah, so after that you would put it in your cart. I didn't put anything in my cart. You would click on it, and then, well, I already have it, so they're not gonna let me put it in my cart. I already have it, y'all. Let me see if they'll let me buy this one. Here we go. Yeah, so you would just press add to cart along with your application for CCMA, and then you would just check out, just like any other shopping website. And y'all be on Fashion Nova or Forever 21 or Shein or whatever y'all be on. Same deal here. So it's relatively easy, you guys. It's really not that hard to schedule the exam, but I wanted to make sure that I put it out there just in case anybody was wondering, or anybody was confused or wanted to get a head start and just see what it looks like. So yeah, let me show you guys what it looks like, because I have the materials. So I'm just going to show y'all what the materials look like briefly. So here we're going to go to access my study materials. This will be after you have bought your stuff. You can also see your application status if you click right here. Access my study materials. So here is the study guide, and here is the practice test. I haven't done this practice test because I have another practice test that one of my beautiful subscribers gave to me. Thank you so much, girl, for giving me that practice test because I very much so needed it. So just have to shout you out real quick. Yeah, so that's why I haven't taken this one yet. I'm trying to make my way through the other one. It has a lot of questions on there. If we go here and go to the online study guide, it has all of your chapters here. And these are like pretty much the exact same chapters that I had on my program. I'll just click on medical terminology so you guys can see what it looks like.
Active by night? Keep going crazy.
Let's see, for every lesson they have, you can either launch the lesson or you can launch the quiz. And I'm just gonna press launch lesson here so you guys can see what the lesson looks like. Okay, so here we go. It's always gonna have an overview of the topic, and then it's gonna get into your lesson. So very similar to when I showed you guys my program, the U.S. Career Institute, and what it looked like. It looks very similar to that. I mean, this just looks a bit more modern. It just looks a little bit more modern. So as far as the exam, I'm not gonna start it because it does have a timer on it, and if you click on it, then the timer does start. So, but the exam is I don't remember how many questions it is, y'all. It has to be like, I'm pretty sure it's like 80 something questions on the exam. And they tell you if you got the answer wrong. They do tell you if you got the answer wrong. As soon as you click next, it'll tell you. And I think it gives you like 3 hours to take the exam. And you can click out of it and pause the exam and then come back to it another day, but it only has a certain amount of time that you can press pause on the exam before it will make you sit there and do the whole thing. So I don't use a lot of my pauses. I just said I'm just going to come back to it whenever I finish this other practice exam. So. But yeah, you guys, other than that, that's all that I have for you guys today. Like I said, pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. If you are thinking about taking this exam and you want to schedule it, here you go. This is what you do. So yeah, thank you guys for rocking with me and rolling with me. We had 123 subscribers. Yes, y'all. I love y'all so much. Please stick with me. I know that I haven't been uploading content as frequently as I probably should, or as frequently as I have been in the past, but I'm really just trying to focus and lock in for you guys so that I can pass this medical assisting course and then make videos about that, because I know you guys want to see that. So, and I definitely want to pass it on the first time. And I know you guys are supporting me and behind me and want me to pass it on the first time too. So I'm really just trying to lock in on that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that this can help you guys in some way. And I hope y'all have a great rest of your week. XOXO babes. Aniyahnashee.